Namaste friends, welcome to Learn with Jay, empowered by Magic Needles. This day I am here with a beautiful pattern, filet mesh pattern. This is pattern 3 in the series of filet mesh in granny squares. Okay, already we have done 2 patterns in filet mesh and this is the third one. Okay, let us go into the video without much delay. I had used my baby cake iron yarn. Make a magic ring. Alternatively, you can chain 4 and start. That's no issue, but I prefer the magic ring method. First double crochet, 3 more double crochets, now chain 4 double crochets 3 more times. So make chain 3 4 double crochets 3 times and get back. I should also complete and get back. Now come to the end of the round here. Now chain 3 and slip stitch to the very first DC. Now make a DC in the same stitch. I made a standing DC. You can alternatively make chain 5 and go ahead. Chain 2, skip 2 DC in the next. Now chain 2, double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the corner. So this is the stitch repeat. So in the corner make DC, chain 2 DC, chain 2 DC on the first DC, chain 2, skip 2 DC on the last DC, chain 2 corner. So repeat this stitch sequence all around. I shall also complete and get back. I have placed the last corner. I chain 2 and slip stitch to the very first DC here. Now again pull up and make a double crochet. You can alternatively make chain 5 and go ahead. Chain 5 counts as DC, chain 2. Now chain 2, place a DC on the next DC. Chain 2, 4 doubles, chain 2, 4 doubles in the next corner. Chain 2, not working on the corner stitch here, directly go over to the next DC, skip this DC and go to the next, chain 2, 1 DC on that, chain 2 DC on the next DC, so continue the stitch pattern. DC on DC, the first DC, chain 2 DC on DC, chain 2 corner, 4 DC, chain 2 4 DC, again chain 2 DC on you're not working on the stitches made in the corner, you're working on the sides, DC on DC, next DC, chain 2 DC on DC, and then chain 2 corner. So continue this pattern all around. I shall get back to you when I complete here. I've come to the end of round 3 here and I have a chain 2 and slip stitch to the very first stitch. Again, either make a standing DC or chain 5 and begin. I'm making a standing DC here. Chain 2. If I make a standing DC, chain 2, otherwise chain 5. DC on the next DC. Chain 2. DC on the first DC, next DC. That is first DC of the corner. Now chain 2, directly go to the corner. Chain 2 and make a corner here, 4 doubles, chain 2, 4 doubles. Chain 2, and 4 doubles in the corner. So in the corner it is 4 doubles, chain 2, 4 doubles, and in the side from the corner chain 2. After completing the corner, chain 2, place a double on the last DC of this 4 DCs here. Chain 2, DC on DC, chain 2, DC on DC, chain 2, DC on the next DC. This is the next DC. So we have completed the stitch repeat for the sides. Now you go to the corner. Go to the corner, chain 2. Again make the corner 4 DCs, chain 2, 4 DCs, and the other 3 sides, repeat the stitch pattern that you did on this side. So complete. I shall also complete and get back to you. I have come to the end of the round here where I began. I slip stitched, chain 2 and slip stitch. Now in the very first stitch make a double crochet. Of course it's a standing twisted double crochet. Then 2 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. Instead of double crochet here, you can start with chain 3. It is optional. So double crochet on next double crochet. Now chain 2, DC on DC, chain 2, DC on next DC, chain 2, DC, chain 3, DC in the corner. Chain 2, skip 1, 2, 3 and DC on DC, chain 2, DC on next DC, DC on next DC, 2 doubles and a chain 2 space, and DC on next DC, chain 2, DC on double crochet, chain 2, DC on the very first double here, next double, chain 2, in the corner, DC, chain 3, DC. So continue this stitch pattern on the other 2 sides and this last leg. I shall also complete and get back to you. Come to the end of the round here. I have made that last chain 2 and slip stitch into the very first stitch that I made in this round. Now it's a single crochet round. Single crochet in the very first stitch, 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, single crochet, 2 single crochets and a chain 2 space, single crochet on the next stitch. Every stitch has got a single crochet in this round, and in the corners you make 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets, and under all chain 2 spaces you are making 2 single crochets. So that is the round here, and this is the final round. Let us complete the single crochet round and get back. Here we go. We have completed the filet mesh pattern 3 in the granny square series. This is pattern 3. We have already done 2 patterns in filet mesh. This is the 3rd pattern. Hope you like this pattern, friends. I shall be back with yet another pattern in the next video. Please do subscribe to Magic Needles channels. Do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you're notified of the videos that we upload every other day. Do like and share it too. have a nice day, friends. Bye for now. Have a great day.